Look at this. What?
A few months ago, I flew to a top secret location to show you guys the Audi Active Sphere concept. What I didn't tell you is that I actually filmed another incredibly cool Audi concept car. It's called the Audi e-tron Spider.
Check this out. You ready? Look at this. What? You have a secret charging port underneath the Audi logo? You kidding me? Take a look at this. Look at that. Just plug it in right there. That is freaking badass. Now, this is a car that you've probably never seen before, and that's because there's only one in the world, and it's in a top secret location right here on a helipad in the middle of nowhere in Austria. You'd never even know that was there. I mean, that is awesome. What you first have are these kind of carbon fiber aluminum steps. This entire car blends carbon fiber with aluminum, keeping it lightweight and sporty. And it's got all these aggressive vents everywhere. You have them here, the intakes on the side, even the headlights when you get in closer. They have carbon fiber detailing around them. The daytime running lights have this kind of sharp look, and they wrap around what I call the ice cube headlights. Look at these. The headlights look like ice cubes. You see that? Frosty. Speaking of frosty, it's like negative a million degrees outside, so make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. You have this piece crossing the entire front bonnet just to help ventilate the car. You have a hidden vent behind this as well. The front actually looks very aggressive, and this might remind you of a certain car. We'll get there in a second. But take a look at the side of the car. The more observant type might have noticed that there's no roof on this car, but that's not because this car is a convertible. There really is no roof. The windshield is angled to look like kind of a helmet visor. And the reason why all of this is sloped towards the back is it pays homage to some of the race cars of the past. Now, one of my favorite parts of the entire car are the rims. You have these turbine rims, and they have 20 blades, carbon fiber and aluminum. These rims are incredibly intricate. There's actually 60 individual pieces that go into every single rim, but it's not just there for show. These are actually also very functional. They're aerodynamic, and they also help cool the brakes. As we go to the back, the car begins to look suspiciously more like an Audi R8. So why? That's because this is actually a concept from 2010 called the Audi e-tron Spider. And what this car was supposed to do is kind of reveal some of the technology that was ahead of its time back in the day, but also reveal and tease some of the upcoming second generation R8 features. So this reeks of R8. I mean, this has R8 written all over it, right? You also have this kind of edge that you see on R8s going all the way to the front. And for those of you that like the Spider, like me, I love the Audi R8 Spider. You'll be familiar with this kind of look in the back as well. We go over to the other side, and we said that this car is electric, right? And what's this? What? This is for gas? This is actually a diesel hybrid car. Now, of course, now in 2023, everything is about full-blown electrification. You want electric cars. Audi's already steps ahead of that with the e-trons. They have a bunch of e-trons already out. But back in 2010, the whole electric powertrain thing was just getting started. And hybrids still made a lot of sense. And the reason why they went with a diesel hybrid is because Audi was the first to win a Le Mans with a diesel engine. On the side, flush mounted door handles. Now I gotta be careful because this is actually timed. So you have to tap it, and you have about a window of 3 or 4 seconds, or it'll cut your finger off. So you ready? You just put your finger there, pops out. See that kind of carbon fiber underneath it? And then you leave your finger in there. Ah! No, I'm joking, it doesn't hurt that much. But the first time that I got my finger caught, oh my God, scared the crap out of me, man. I was just there calmly presenting, had my finger there, I was looking at the camera, bop! I was like, oh, what the hell, man? All right, anyways, side view mirrors wrapped in carbon fiber as well. Actual mirrors, they're not cameras like on some of the newer e-trons. These are very aerodynamic. They are also incredibly tiny. So if you're actually driving this on the road, I don't know how much you would be able to see. Open this up one more time. All right, a couple of cool features. First of all, greeted by the Audi e-tron Spider in chrome. Nowadays, a lot of this would also be illuminated, but back then, again, chrome was where it was at. The cockpit itself is very simplistic, very minimalistic. They wanted to kind of reduce all the over-the-top compartments that you have with some of the other cars. So you got bucket seats, carbon fiber headrest, pretty cool, wrapped in leather, red perforated dots everywhere. Now, super cool, something I didn't know, is behind these seats, they have an emergency pop-up roll cage. And when they told me that, I was like, the hell are you guys talking about? What even is that? A roll cage? Yeah, you don't see a roll cage, but if this car detects that you're gonna be in an accident or something's happening, this part will actually pop up and protect your head and act as a roll cage. I didn't even know that existed, but apparently Audi has already introduced this on some of their other Audis, such as the R8 Spider. I think that's pretty cool. I asked them, I said, do you have any footage of that? Because I want to see it. We don't. But just imagine. When I imagine it, I think of the craziest thing. I just think of like freaking steel pipes coming out, pop, pop, pop. You know, like a transformer car. I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, jump inside. So, very simplistic. An Alcantara leather type of steering wheel, although it feels a little bit harder than normal. You have this gauge cluster with the screens. This little screen, it's pretty prominent, but it only displays the temperature outside. It says that it's 17 degrees outside. I promise you, it is not 17 degrees outside. It is much colder than that. Gauge clusters in the middle, speedometer, all that stuff. And on the left, we just have the letter E for e-tron. Why not? Carbon fiber cabin, lightweight again, as I said. So what's cool is that leather strap as door handles, but to actually open the door, you press this. Just kind of tap it like that. Nothing kind of pops out or protrudes, you just push. That's how you unlock it. So center console, nothing. No infotainment, no fancy schmancy screens, any of that stuff. You have a very simple leather wrapped gear selector like that. Start stop in aluminum in the middle. This is to change some of your gauge settings. And interestingly enough, is on the right side, the passenger actually has his own little display right there. And can you guess what it is? Oh yeah, it's the temperature again. It also says 17 degrees. I promise you, it is not 17. Should we hop inside and go for a drive? Get in. All right, we're driving. So what's cool about this car is that in urban and residential areas, it can go fully electric, so it's fully silent to respect everyone. And then, you know, the hybrid diesel kicks in later when you're actually driving. All right. Going pretty slow. Thanks, guys. Gotcha. Hey, it's a concept car from like 13 years ago. Anyways, I appreciate it, guys. We're good. We're good. I think we get it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Huge thanks to Audi for making this possible, setting up this location, this beautiful car. When we started the video, did you guys know that this car was from the past? Was from 2010? Because I think it looks great. I think that even by today's standards, the car still looks futuristic. It doesn't look outdated at all. What do you guys think? Let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.